Well, kids, it was fun, but the ride's about to end. YouTube unveils new monetization rules killing ad revenue for small creators. I'm a bit late jumping on this thing, but woke up late today, but I woke up to this news. It does not affect this channel currently, but of my 4 total YouTube channels, yeah, 3 of them are now pretty much, as in terms of monetization, kaput. This is the only one that is still part of the partner program for the time being. And, this is all part of a larger push to be somewhat conspiratorial about it, but you can sort of just follow the trend. So according to this article, it says, amid seemingly endless controversies about content on YouTube, including that Logan Paul guy who shot that now infamous video in one of Japan's suicide forests, Google had decided they were going to announce major changes, which is probably just changes that were waiting in the wings, and they were looking for the right excuse, and just gave them what they needed. So, a lot of people that I know personally also woke up to these emails, and pretty much just the company decided that now they're going to change the way, they're going to move the goalposts forward as far as monetization. And their new strategy is really strange. It just, I don't know what they're doing. It's just a move to consolidate power and turn YouTube into a haven for just kind of corporate telecommunications. This is what we're seeing here pretty much. So I will post a link to this article in the description box below. You can kind of read over the details for yourself. This article goes on further to say, the new monetization strategy doesn't so much as appease those worried about policy violations as it signals to small creators that they simply aren't worth the trouble to the tech giant. And yeah, I think all of us who fall under that umbrella can heartily concur with that summation. Under the new guidelines, channels will need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time within the last year to be eligible for receiving ad revenue. So yeah, the old standard, and this affected another channel of mine, a music channel of mine, where I upload original music content. It required 10,000 total views to run ads, and I was doing fine with my old channel, and then they killed it, basically, and now I just achieved 10,000 total views, and I was thinking to myself, or I was just on the cusp of it, and I thought to myself, okay, I guess I'll be opting back in with this music channel, but yeah, lo and behold, now it's 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers, and that channel only has 400 some odd subscribers, and I don't know how many hours, nowhere near 4,000. Music channel is a little bit different than, some of the content that I produce on this channel, which is wide and varied and sort of interesting to a lot of people, which is the only reason why it's still part of the partner program, would be my guess. And, so this goes on to say, all Google preferred channels will also now be manually reviewed, with ads only running on videos that have been approved. Enforcement of these guidelines will start February 20th, and apparently they're hiring 10,000 people to do this. They're no longer going to rely on an algorithm. So, that's great. These changes are sure to appease nervous advertisers worried about being associated with videos of dead bodies or creepy clips aimed at children. Yeah, there was also that Elsa Gate thing. And so, I don't want to sort of encroach into Alex Jones territory, but there's certainly, if you have the ability to monopolize power, you're going to. And so this is just kind of a corporate power grab. Google they recently removed the "Don't be evil" mantra from their website and their official sort of manifesto there. And that really says a lot. I think now that they've become a monopoly, them along with, other giant tech companies rather, such as Facebook and Twitter, they fall into the same sort of, no matter how good the intentions were of those the developers who created these platforms, they're going to go right into the toilet because emergent behavior just sort of dictates that Once you create a monopoly and you're the only one game in town, you're going to sort of inch out anybody else. And as far as YouTube, well, I mean, their aim, obviously, if you look at YouTube Red and some of the initiatives that they have put forward in recent years, I mean, you could see them slowly moving their way towards kind of the cable model. And also with the FCC's latest ruling on net neutrality, I mean, I think what we're going to see is definitely a lot of sort of skipping hand in hand YouTube, Google, Alphabet, their parent company, with other corporate giants such as, Viacom and Disney and so forth. So be on the lookout for that. And this is just another one of those things. And, I don't really have... You have to excuse me if I don't seem overly enthusiastic in delivering the news here, because I'm not. And there's really not much that the little guys can do about it. I mean, this is just sort of the history of humanity. It's just those with power kind of taking a big crap on the little people.